all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back on the Bossman Show with a friend of the show, Utah State Aggies head coach Craig Smith. Coach, what's up, man? Off a big win last night. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, JR. How are things out your way?
Coach, hey, the All-Star break is here. Almost a day away. We get 4 days to ourselves, man. I can't wait for it, man. I'm telling you. Cleveland the Cavs tonight. Beat the Cavs tonight and get home, man.
Well, I got to say, it's a great time of year. All-Star break, NBA's in full swing. College basketball is kind of winding down, and a lot of excitement as we head into March Madness. So it's a fun time of year, and we're sure excited about what the Aggies are doing right now.
Man, Coach, I'll tell you what, man, second 20-win season, back-to-back years. There are 28 wins last year, 20 wins this year already. Big win last night. So, Coach, year two, how does it make you feel 48 wins already into your tenure at Utah State out in the Mountain West Conference there?
Well, Utah State's a great school. It has a fantastic tradition. And obviously, I got hired from the University of South Dakota not quite 2 years ago, but close. And, last year we were picked ninth in the preseason polls. And to win the regular season and the postseason championship in year one, when really nobody expected anything, and get to the NCAA tournament. And, we were the 8th seed and lost the number 9 seed, Washington, in a tough game. But and then to kind of validate it, this year. You know, we still have 4 regular season games left with a 20-7 mark. We had, we beat LSU in Jamaica. We were able to beat Florida in the Orange Bowl, in the Orange Bowl matchup. It's been a good year. It's been a tough year in a lot of respects this year than last year, just because we've had so many more injuries. Neemias Queta was a legitimate NBA prospect. Has missed a lot of the year, but he's just then he finally came back, and then he got hurt against Florida, and he's playing his best basketball of the year and maybe of his career. Sam Merrill's been really banged up. He's the returning Mountain West Conference Player of the Year, and you can just see he's finally healthy. The last 2 or 3 weeks, he's playing at a very, very high level. Had 32 points last night on 12 shot attempts. I guess that coach needs to give him a few more shots. But it's been an exciting season, and I think we're really starting to play our best I know we're playing our best basketball of the year, and now we got to finish this regular season up on a strong note and hopefully make some noise in March Madness.
And, Coach, to speak at the right time, it starts back in the spring, summer, and fall. And especially with the strength coach, getting those lifts in, also eating right, sleeping right, because you got to maintain from November through March, as we both know. So talk about that piece of it, that strength and conditioning piece of it, the development of guys off the court for getting stronger and sleeping right and eating right, because that piece is so important to guys not getting hurt, being healthy, be able to compete through adult February into March where it counts the most.
You're right, JR. It's so many people. I still have my friends say, "So what do you do all summer? What do you guys do? You guys go on vacation? You guys?" It really is a 24/7, 365-day deal. It's really a lifestyle for our student athletes and coaches, and one of the most important jobs in all of college athletics, quite frankly, is your strength and conditioning coach and having a good athletic trainer. And those two guys got to see eye to eye and work hand in hand. And, over the summertime, we are now allowed to work out our guys 8 hours a week. And so between strength and conditioning and basketball, and we put a lot of emphasis on strength and conditioning and bigger, stronger, faster, improving agility and mobility, along with your athleticism. And then the nutrition piece is huge. And, you can lift all you want and train all you want, but if you're not feeding your body right and you're not getting the appropriate sleep and your lifestyle isn't what it needs to be, you're never going to get the maximum benefits. And so you do the best that you can that way, and you try to be as preventative as you can with injuries. But some injuries it's hard to control when you roll an ankle. It's hard to control when you separate a shoulder. So you do all you can with strength and conditioning and stretching and all of those kinds of things. But unfortunately, injuries do happen. And so, but it truly is a 24/7, 365 deal. And it's always interesting because you can see guys come in as a freshman and they're this type of player. And then you see improvements as a sophomore and then as a junior. And then some other guys you don't see that. And usually that just tells you how hard they're working and how dedicated to their craft that they become.
You got that right, Coach, and I feel like the hard work paid off good for you. You kind of mentioned a little bit of it. The non-conference schedule, 11 wins in non-conference, which is very good, knowing the tough opponents that you have to play and want to play because you want to challenge your guys. So getting 11 wins, Coach, had to make you feel good for you to tap in that Mountain West play there.
Yeah, we put together a very aggressive non-conference schedule this year. We were able, like I said earlier, we were able to play Florida and LSU. Those are the only two high major schools that would play us, and we were trying to play anybody and everybody. We also went on the road to St. Mary's. They'll come back to our place this year, play BYU. They'll come to our place next year. And so, and I could name a few more, but we really scheduled aggressively because we want to play the best, right? Bring on the competition. That's what's going to make you better. And so, that's a big part of it is your intent in scheduling and getting out and trying to get as many quad one games as you can. Obviously the Mountain West Conference is a very good league, and it's a league that's really trending upward. I think we got some very good coaches in this league and certainly some talent and some young rosters. So the future's bright in the Mountain West, but at the same time, when you're not a BCS when you're not a member of a BCS league, you don't always get those opportunities to play those quad one games over and over and over again. So you really got to schedule well and smartly in non-conference play.
You got that right, and I feel like the Mountain West is on the upside, like you said, Coach, and it should be shown more respect than what it is. San Diego State's been doing a great job this year. I mean, you guys have been doing a great job. It's been a very tough league. You guys are 9-5, and you probably want to be a little bit higher than that. But, the fact that you're right underneath San Diego State, main thing about it, winning that tournament anyway in March, that's because you guys peak at the right time, like I mentioned earlier there. So the conference to me is in great hands. It's going to get better, in my opinion, Coach.
Yeah, San Diego State's having a fantastic year. Only undefeated team left in all of college basketball, and we gave them 2 tough shots, but we couldn't pull it out, and hopefully we'll get another crack. But they're an excellent team, and then there's a bunch of teams just kind of in a logjam. But it's easy to see, being a part of this league for 2 years, that the league is trending in a very positive way, not only in the long term but in the short term as well.
And, Coach, you gotta love this as well for you guys, man. Defending the home court there, been an emphasis for your team. 13 home wins, true home wins there. Has to make you feel really good knowing your guys are focused at home, not letting them get distractions, get to them while they're at home there, playing well in front of you all's rabid fan base out there, man.
Yeah, we have an unbelievable fan base. Last year we were 14-1 at home, basically lost on a last-second shot. This year we're 13-1. Our one loss was at home against San Diego State, and so that's 27-2 over 2 years. And you're right, our guys play with a lot of confidence at home, but certainly our spirit and atmosphere at the Spectrum. The Spectrum is the arena we play in. We actually celebrated on Saturday night, this past Saturday, our 50th anniversary of playing basketball in the Spectrum, and it's, quite frankly, it's one thing that really drew me to this job. Because I wasn't necessarily looking to leave. We had a really good team at South Dakota, and we were loaded for and we were built for the long run. And but this was just a great situation. Really connected with our athletic director, John Hartwell, and then just knowing the tradition of excellence of men's basketball at Utah State, and seeing that environment on film in the Spectrum was just incredible. And the Utah State fan base and the state of Utah, they love basketball. There's one pro franchise in Utah, and that's the Utah Jazz. They love hoops. And so when you look around the state, it's always been very good in basketball on a national level. And so it's so enjoyable to be able to come into our arena. And, it was a sold-out crowd the other night on Saturday night. And almost every night out, it's a packed gym. So our student body is one of the best in America. The USU Herd, and they bring it every night. And so it's a really exciting place to play. And obviously our guys love competing on a nightly basis in the Spectrum.
Last one I got for you, Coach, is you got Fresno State coming up here. I'd say wasting for those guys on film as you get ready to play those guys, man.
Well, they're a very talented group. They're very young. But they are talented. They have, at all times, you have 5 guys that can really go out and make plays. Their centers can shoot threes. Their power forwards can shoot threes as well as score around the basket. And all of their guys have some juice to them. They can handle it. They can get to the rim. They got great pull-ups. They can shoot the three. And so they play a ton of guys. And so it just puts a lot of pressure on you on the defensive end. And Coach Hudson does a great job. He's an excellent coach. And so we'll have our hands full with back-to-back games on the road, just getting back from our victory against Colorado State last night. Now we'll turn around and go right back on the road for another tough conference game on Saturday against Fresno.
Coach, thanks for your time joining me on the off day, man. Thank you, as always, Coach Smith. Hope to see you in March there. Hope you guys make the big dance once more and make a good run, man, and catch up with you then, man.
All right, JR. Appreciate you having me on, man. Go Aggies.
Yes, indeed. Go Aggies, Coach. Talk to you real soon, buddy.
All right. Hey, thanks for having me on, JR.
Anytime, man. That's Craig Smith on the Bossman Show.
Mickey on the track.
hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.